Get up here if you want. Come up here. Man. Oh, man. Oh, my God. How's it going, whoever you are? Sorry, I had to put some more firewood in the stove. Daggum, now it's smoking it up in here. Eee. Golly. Do I even have live chat? You okay? Oh my gosh, I'm already starting this yawning at daggum 7 o'clock like it's 10 o'clock at night. It's not even that late. Can you get up here? Probably need to have this closer. Is that right? If it is or not. God, it's smoky as can be in here now. I might have to shut that. Whoa. Howdy, how y'all doing? Got a new video up. If you haven't checked it out, I'd really appreciate it if you watched it. What are you eating? What are you eating? You better not be eating anything you shouldn't be. Oh man, maybe it is so smoky in here now. Dang, everybody must be busy. I might have to get off. It is, what is it? Oh, it's almost 7. 6:54. Oh dang, man, I've just posted a new video. Cool, I forgot he always posts at 7. Around 7 every Sunday night normally. What? Everybody's probably gonna be watching that now. I completely forgot about him always posting on Sunday. I need to figure out a good day to try and go live every week. Maybe on Tuesday nights or something. Remember to guard your privacy. Oh yeah, all this crap. I don't even know. Hazel hears some dogs barking. Howdy, Frank. Oh man, how's it going? Ugh. You want up here? You can get up here. I guess you can get up here and lay down now. You want to be on the camera? Ask Frank how he's doing. Where are you from, Frank? I don't know if I've seen you on here before or not. Maybe you've been on. I just haven't realized it. There's only been like 5 people, so I should be able to remember who's been on and who hasn't. I'm terrible with keeping up with everything. Doing well, Sacramento. There he is. How's it going, dude? Florida. I need to go back to Florida. You want to talk to the camera? Ask them how they're doing. Oh, you can't see her. Well, you can barely see her, maybe. Trying. If I can tilt this down and not break my tripod. No. I don't know what I'm doing if you can't tell. Well, I posted a new video at like, what time did it go up? I think 5, if y'all haven't checked it out. If y'all can do me a huge favor, I don't know if y'all are on TikTok or not, but I really need to get, I need 800 followers to go live on TikTok. I've been wanting to go live on there too, but apparently you have to have a certain amount of followers, and I don't have enough. Heck yeah, Frank. With the 5 foot. You must be pretty short like me then, because it's not easy with the 5 foot bed. I didn't know I was gonna like camp out of it. I just kind of bought the truck and then got into the truck camping. And so I wish if I had known, if I was planning on camping ahead of time, I would have got the 6 foot. But of course, I bought the truck and then got into it after. I don't know. It works though. I mean, it's just me. That spot looked awesome on your last video. Oh yeah, in where was it at? Colorado. I got so mad because once again it got really windy and I wasn't able to have a fire, but it was a really beautiful spot. I forgot. I don't know how many nights I stayed there. I think I stayed there probably 2 or 3 nights. It was really good spot. I just don't know. Just seemed like it was so windy. I mean, I got lucky. I was able to film it. I just don't want to make a video that's got a bunch of wind noise in it and it's really annoying and all that. I'm 5'10". It's going to be tricky. Yeah, 5'10". 5'10" is not going to be easy. I mean, so you're 3 inches taller than me. You could probably make it work, but your feet are going to be touching the tailgate for sure. Even at like an angle. Sleeping at an angle is probably. I don't know. If you can sleep curled up, it won't be bad. But every time I try to do that, I end up having my back hurt the next day if I try to sleep like that. Hazel's like, who are you talking to? What? What is it? Oh, man. Don't start this, Austin. Should have bought an energy drink before I got started. Oh, yeah, this isn't sponsored by Yeti, unfortunately. I wish they would sponsor me. What are you doing? Crazy dog. I was going to try and make a video today, but it just didn't work out. Oh, well, I've got the whole week. I'm going to try and put out 2 a week now that I'm back home and I've got good Wi-Fi. Quiet. Get a tent and go that route. Yeah. It's a lot cheaper. Definitely a lot cheaper. Gotta keep. Oh, appreciate it, Frank. Thanks, man. Yeah, I really want to get one of those. Gosh, I can't remember if I've talked about it or not. I really want to get one of those tents that go around the tailgate of your truck, like Fish 13 has in his videos. He's got like a tent that's big enough you can back your vehicle into it and, you know, still sleep in the back of the truck, but have like this whole area where you know, you don't have to worry about getting wet or anything like that. I want one of those tents, but I know they can't be cheap because it's gonna be that'd have to be a pretty big size tent. That and one of those one of those inflatable tents. Man, them things look sick, but they are expensive. I've seen some videos of some people with those. I looked them up. Man, them things are like $800 to $2,000. And then you have to have something to blow it up because it's so massive. You wouldn't want to hand pump that up. It would take 2 days. Why don't you get out? Holy crap, I can't believe it's already been 15 minutes. That's pretty wild. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. I could not imagine spending that kind of money in that thing. It makes you wonder, like, surely they have something. Surely it's really well made, or I don't know, for that price point. I'd take it, put it out on a pond or out on the river and make a video sleeping in it on the river. I think that'd be pretty neat. Just have to be careful and hope it doesn't pop and drown. Do you watch any of the college football stuff? I don't know if I was watching them pick the playoff this morning, and I'm an Alabama fan, obviously, and I'm shocked we actually got in. I thought for sure they would have picked Florida State. Hey, heck yeah. Doing all right, man. How are you? Glad to have you here. But yeah, I was happy that Alabama made it in, but I felt like I don't know. I felt like we were a better team, but Florida State probably deserved it because they didn't lose. Listening to it on the ride to my next job. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be tough beating Michigan. They're a good team, though. I just felt like Florida State getting in would have been a bye for Michigan. I mean, they lost their quarterback. They only scored like 3 points Saturday night, so it would have been basically a bye game for Michigan. I feel like with Alabama being in, it will be a lot more of a fun game. Last thing they probably want is another team like TCU from last year and get destroyed by Georgia. I mean, that was just, I think the committee learned from last year. But still, Alabama did have a loss, so I really didn't think they'd let us in. I didn't get to watch any of the NFL today. My buddy had called me and said that the Eagles and the 49ers were getting into it and fighting a lot, and somebody got ejected or something like that. Maybe 2 people got ejected. I can't remember what he said. You better not be getting into anything. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Alabama's one of the best teams, but gosh, I honestly think Georgia is too. I mean, really, you got 5 teams that are, I think, the 5 best teams. I mean, you could put Georgia in instead of Texas, and I mean, Georgia might be better than Texas. I don't know. I really hope if Alabama doesn't win it all, I hope not Michigan. I hope Washington wins it. I feel like they've got a really good team, and they've had to earn a lot of their wins, and they just seem like the underdog, and I don't know. It'd kind of be nice to see somebody new win it. You want up here? Golly, I gotta go get my hair cut. Starting to look a little rough. Where's the next job at? Is it gonna be a long drive? I remember you said you was in Texas. How long will your jackery last before need? Gosh, I made a video about it. I'm trying to remember how many hours. No. I mean, it just depends, like, how much, what all you have on it. You know, if I just have my fridge on it, I think it would last, I think it was like 3 days. But it just depends on if you've got, like, you know, if you don't have anything on it, then, if you only have, like, if you're only charging your phone or something, it'll last forever. And as far as charging it up, I think if you got it plugged into the wall, it probably takes a few hours for sure. Actually, I really don't know how long it takes if it's completely drained. I feel like if it was completely drained, it would probably take like, probably like 6 or 8 hours to completely charge it back up. Maybe I'm wrong. I always use a solar panel. I had like a 200 watt solar panel, and it would charge it up in a few hours, but that wasn't drained though, you know, that was on like 60%, 50%, something like that. I wish I had a bigger one, honestly. I've got the 1000, and I kind of wish I had a 1500 or maybe a 2000, really. North of Amarillo, close to Oklahoma. That's exactly where I drove through. Yeah, I don't have any problems with mine, but I don't know if it's the best brand. Like, you may want to get on YouTube, or at least that's what I normally do. I didn't do it with it, but normally I get on YouTube and just watch people's reviews and just see like who makes the best brand. Jackery's probably the most popular, but Anchor makes them now, and they make phenomenal power banks, like the small ones. So they probably make a really good one. And then you've got, God, there's so many brands now. You got that Blue Yeti, and what else? Who's some of the other? There's a bunch of knockoff brands too. Jackery's been good though. I haven't had any problems with it. It's worked good. I feel like Anchor would probably be the best one, but I don't know. They're all really, really pretty good. Anchor or Jackery seems like they're always coming up with new stuff too. Like, they're always kind of innovating and making them better. And just depends on and what size you need. That's all just what all you're going to run on it. I don't know if you use a fridge or if you're just going to use it to charge a few things, but I can't even really say if they're better than just buying a Honda generator or something like that. That may be even better, to be honest with you. I don't really think so, though, because then you got to go buy gas for it. And, you know, if you got the Jackery, you got solar panels, then you're good to go. And if you're just going on a weekend trip, then you wouldn't even need solar panels. You can just plug it into your truck and let it charge while you're driving. Oh, man. What? I need to start doing like that guy on TikTok and start maybe cooking food or something when I go live. It seems like that'd be a good idea. I was cooking. I wanted to ask you if you seen any elk when you were in college. Believe it or not, I saw more of them in Utah than I think I did in Colorado. When I was at Bryce Canyon, I went through there one morning and got up to watch the sunrise. And man, there was freaking hundreds of them. God, none of them. It wasn't any bucks though, or there was some like little bitty spikes, but like I didn't see any big ones, big males, just because I guess maybe it was hunting season and all that. But I did see some in Colorado, but not many. I only saw 2 bear too, and didn't really see any moose. So I drove into Wyoming for a little bit and was gonna make a video there, and the weather had gotten bad, and saw some moose in Wyoming at Medicine Bowl National Forest, but I just want to eat some elk. I know that. I would love to try some of those elk steaks. I don't guess you can buy it like at a grocery store. I didn't even think to check to look and see if they have that. Like, I'm sure that's like deer meat here. You know, you can't go in Alabama, you can't buy deer meat at a store for some reason. People raise them. I don't know why they don't just do it like cows. Like, you could get them slaughtered and buy it at the grocery store, or at least at good, like big grocery stores. I'm sure it wouldn't be cheap for elk though, but man, I've just heard it's so good. I've heard so many people tell me that, and I'm just like, I want to try it. Because nothing has topped duck for me. That's the best thing I've ever ate. Quit. Stop. Dang, they were all up in Utah. You didn't see any in Utah? I didn't even know they had elk in Utah. I thought, you know, Colorado and Wyoming and Montana would be the only place. They're big, I know that. They're like, they literally, especially the moose, they look bigger in person than they do in video and in pictures and stuff. They're freaking massive. Elk too. They look way bigger in person. I don't know how much they weigh, but I could not imagine going hunting for one of them things and killing one on a mountain and having to pack all that meat out. I just wonder how they do that. Like, they must, like, I wonder if they just take as much as they can and then maybe hang the rest of it up in a tree to try and keep anything from getting it and come back the next day and get the rest, or I don't know. I just don't see, as heavy, as big as they are, I just don't see how you could pack all that out unless you've got like 3 or 4 people helping you. No. No, ma'am. I was hunting in Colorado late October, early November. Oh, dang. Huh. I was good there. You ever seen any? And you didn't see much. Seen a few antelope this morning in New Mexico. I heard those are good too. Those antelope and pronghorn and all that. You want up here? You can get up here if you want. You can get up here if you want. What do you want? Nice, I want to move to the west. Gosh. Sometimes I want to move and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I want to move. I don't think I could move to Colorado though. I think it'd be fun to live in North Carolina or Tennessee, maybe. Maybe Arkansas. I really like Arkansas. Oh, hey Bill, how's it going, dude? You want up here? What is it? Want to move to the mountains? Yeah. I want to move to the mountains in the summertime. And then once it gets like a ton of snow, leave. I want to, what's the phrase, have my cake and eat it too. Not bad for an old man. Do you want up here? Oh, God. I should have gotten an energy drink. Really wanted to make a cup of coffee, but I don't want to be up till midnight. I'm going to try and get up early in the morning and do some videos. I was actually going to go camp and do like a overnight camping trip, but my parents left to go on a little trip and they needed somebody to feed all the dogs because we've got like, how many dogs do we have? 4 or 5? We've got mine, which is a Schnauzer. We've got a Yorkie, and then we've got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 English Springer Spaniels. And somebody's got to feed all of them, so I just decided to stay here and take care of them while they're gone, and I guess when they get back, I'm going to go do some tent camping. What camera did you use on the last video? God, I'm honestly trying to remember the name of it. I use a Sony. It's God, I wish I could pull it up on my watch. It's a Sony A7 III, I think. And I use my phone some too for part of it. I really like Sony though. Sony's a really good brand. Furthest south I've lived was North Carolina. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's my problem. Like, during the summertime, I'm like the opposite of most people. Most people hibernate in the wintertime, and I'm like, want to make a lot of stuff in the wintertime and go out, be outside and camp and stuff. Because during the summertime, the humidity is just, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to leave the house. I don't want to go outside and camp. I don't want to go hike. I mean, you walk outside and you're sweating. Like, you walk outside and it's like you're in a sauna. That's like the only thing that I really honestly hate about Alabama is the humidity. I've heard of Greensville too, but I don't think I've ever been. I just feel like North Carolina is kind of about as good as it gets. Like, they get a little bit of snow. They get more than we get, but they don't get a ton. I feel like the humidity wouldn't be as bad as here, but maybe I'm wrong. And they still have a beach, you know? You can drive to the Outer Banks and Myrtle Beach or something like that, which Myrtle Beach is kind of redneck, but Outer Banks. I've always wanted to go to the Outer Banks. They're short hair, but they still have the really hairy ears. They're real curly headed. They're pretty dogs. I love them. We were raising them and selling puppies. Hazel. No, ma'am. They don't want to hear a bunch of barking. Not sure. I do use a GoPro too sometimes. There's some people with millions of subscribers and all they use is a GoPro. They're a lot better now. Like, I don't even have a 12. I think I have the 10, and it's really good. The only thing that you may want to buy is like they make a little adapter that has a microphone, an external microphone. That's the one thing that's always been bad about GoPros is like the audio isn't that great. But if you have one of those little microphone things that goes around it, it should be good enough. There's one guy, Jared, he's on here sometimes, and that's all he uses, I think, is a GoPro. I mean, Mav, he films half of his videos on a GoPro. Media Pod. Oh, yeah. See, yeah. If you got that, then should be all you really need. I kind of want to buy that for mine. I need to get that. I've just been using my phone more, but I don't want to break it because it's brand new and expensive. But GoPros are good. They're just like, they're so much better than they used to be. God, they used to be terrible. I feel like once they come out with the 10, I bought it, and it's just, they have that built-in stabilization. It's way better than it used to be. Just depends on what you're gonna do. But what's that other channel? I'm trying to think. I think Outdoor Boys. They're really popular. I'm sure y'all watch them. I think that's all that guy uses is GoPros mainly. I could be wrong. In fact, I'm probably going to watch one of his videos when I get off here. He always posts on Sunday too. Seems like everybody posts on Sunday, which it is probably the best day to post. Most people aren't doing a lot and kick back, taking it easy. I should have brought me a snack. Did y'all get any rain? I know it rained on us yesterday and a little bit of the day before that, which we needed it. Gosh, it hadn't rained, and I think my parents said it hadn't rained in forever out here. I got lucky. It only rained on me twice. Yeah. Really just 2 times while I was out on the trip. Put one of those mounts on the front edge of the hood. Oh yeah, if you got the stabilization turned on, it takes out all the bumps and all that. It's really good for that. My phone's like that too. It's got stabilization built in. It really helps if you're like me and you're like super shaky trying to film stuff. Not really. Bankhead's about it. It's a national forest, and you can pretty much camp anywhere out there. There's not that much, really. It's one of the aggravating things about being out here. I really wish I could buy some land, or, man, if I get another... Cool. Sorry, smoke's coming out of the fire pit. What the crap? I really want to buy some land and have a place to camp and not have to worry about anybody being around or anything like that, but I got to get a job first. I wish I just had a friend that had like 50 or 100 acres that had a creek on it where I could go and make videos. And shoot, I'd pay somebody if they'd let me, because I can normally go to Bankhead and it's like an hour-and-a-half drive from where I live, out in the middle of nowhere. Oh yeah, that'd be perfect. Used to, I kind of wanted to buy one of those tiny houses. My first house, it was 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it was just way too big for me, not being married, not having any kids or anything. So I think the next one I buy is probably going to be smaller. I'm probably just going to get like a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, or maybe a bath and a half. if y'all are on TikTok, please do me a favor and follow me on TikTok. It's Austin Wiley. I want to go live on TikTok, but I don't have enough followers, unfortunately. I cannot figure out why I can get views on YouTube and post the exact same video on TikTok and nobody watches it. Cannot figure it out. Y'all probably aren't. Y'all may not be on TikTok. Sometimes I just want to delete it, to be honest with you. I spend way too much time on that app. Yeah, if you paying somebody to build it, it definitely would be expensive. I wanted to buy one. What I wanted to do was buy. I really want to buy, or would like to buy, some shipping containers and live out of one of them. I think those things are sick. People that get those shipping containers and cut them up and stack them and stuff like that. I think them are awesome. Hazel, I'm looking into some land in Alaska. If you come help me. God. Oh, that would be awesome. I want to go to Alaska so bad. My buddy, so I was watching the Alabama game, or the SEC championship last night with my buddy, and he was asking me if I wanted to go, he wants to go ice fishing up north, like, I don't even know where, I guess Minnesota or Michigan, somewhere like that. I've never done that before. We were talking about it. I told him I would go, but we'd have to get a guide because I don't know anything about that. Like, ice fishing, we barely get any ice here at all, so I would definitely have to have a guide. But I do want to go to Michigan. Michigan's where I want to go to more than anything, really. Michigan and California. Oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. It's doing better, but gosh, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I post a pretty good bit. I wish I could post like 4 times a week, but that's too much. Maybe if I had somebody to edit videos for me, I could. 200. Hey, you really, if you really want to grow faster, you really need to make the short videos. I think I gain more subscribers off of that than I actually do like the real videos, like, you know. I mean, you can make a 10-second video and it's way easier, you know, film it on your phone or on your GoPro and post it, and you could get, you know, 20 to 50 subscribers off something that was way easier to make than like a full-on video. But the thing is, you might gain subscribers, but that doesn't, I mean, you need 1,000 subscribers to get monetized, to get paid. But you need more than that, and you need 4,000 watch hours. And you don't get watch hours from shorts, which is kind of annoying. You do, but if you want to get monetized, if you want to get paid with shorts, or, you know, the short videos, then you need like a crazy amount of watch hours. You need like, I think it's like 10 million in 90 days, which is just insane. Like, it's almost, I mean, to me, that's impossible. Like, I'm nowhere close to that. But with the watch hours for the regular videos, I have like half what I need. I have 2,000 something, and you need 4,000. So I'm getting pretty close, or pretty close. I'm like halfway. I just struggle with, like, I want to make camping videos, but I also kind of want to try and make videos that people are searching for, like, because those get a lot of views. Plus, it's just nice to help people out. Like, if you can like I made the video about how long my fridge will run on my Jackery. And like a lot of people, I was just curious. I was looking for that video, and I could not find a video talking about it. So I was like, I'll just make it myself. And then, if I'm searching for it, maybe someone else is too. And that's one of my better videos because a lot of people are searching for that. Unfortunately, not many people are searching for truck camping in Alabama, They, I like making them though, I really, call me crazy, but I've thought about, I want to start like testing gear and doing like torture testing videos. Like, I can't do it because I want to do it, but it's like, I can't go tear something up, but I wish I could go buy like a brand new Yeti or Jackery and beat the crap out of it and make a video about it. But I have to be making money off YouTube to do that. Like, I think that'd be fun. Go buy a brand new Yeti cooler and just see how much abuse it can take, make a video about it, and let people know, is Yeti really as tough as they say they are? Just now, thanks. 1,000 subs, it must be easy for women who's willing to be on YouTube. Yeah. Oh my God, that's a whole topic in itself. Oh my gosh, like, if you're a woman and you're good looking, you could blow up. They could post one video that's decently edited and the thumbnail have them in a swimsuit, and I promise you, they will hit 1,000 subscribers in one video. And I've been posting for over a year, and I just now hit 1,000 subscribers. Which, I don't know. I mean, my stuff's not the best. I don't think it's the best. I don't post super consistently, or at least I didn't before I quit my job, so I don't know. But it's not fair because it's just like anything else, Women can, there's a couple women YouTubers that, there's a girl I've seen on TikTok that she does bushcraft, and they know what they're doing. Like, they'll film something and they're not wearing a bra and they'll just have a tank top on or something, and it's like, I mean, if you're good looking, I get it, do what you gotta do. I can't say that I blame them, but have you ever watched Wheel Tarrant? I haven't. I haven't heard of that channel. I think that stuff's interesting though. Like, I kind of got the idea from, there's a guy crazy as can be, Whistling Diesel is the channel, And he doesn't really torture test. He just does stupid stuff. Like he'll take a truck and put wagon wheels on it. He'll take the tires off, put wagon wheels on it, and then just like drive it, just try and tear it up. I just think that would be funny. I would love to just go buy a brand new Jackery and then just roll it down a hill and film it and just be like, dang, you know, see what brand's the best, what brand's the toughest. Austin, your southern accent is what you can. That I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. You're talking about Hannah. She's actually from Alabama, but she lives down close to the beach. Like, she has got an accent. I mean, I don't feel like I have that crazy of an accent, but she's basically got a Cajun accent more than Alabama. From what I've seen, she seems really cool though. Like, she's in a bikini and a lot of stuff because like she's noodling, you know? I mean, yeah, I guess she could wear a shirt, but like, you know, most women go to the beach, they're wearing a bikini. She actually doesn't seem like one of the ones that's doing it for the views, you know. She's like my age too. Her name's Hannah Barton. Hannah something like that. She's like 20, 27, 28, something. I don't know. That's actually kind of cool. I wouldn't mind trying that too. I've never, call me redneck, but I've never done that. I've never went catfish noodling. Like, I've seen the boxes. Pretty much what they do is they make these little boxes and they put them out close to the shore or the bank, and then the like female catfish, I think they like have their eggs inside those boxes, and then they stick their fingers in and wiggle them around, and then the catfish think it's like a worm or something, and then they just grab them by their mouth. I could not imagine grabbing a huge catfish like that and holding it, having your hand like through its gills or whatever. Like, I guarantee you she could kick my butt. Like, she's, from what I can tell, she looks like she's tough as nails. Hannah Barron. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, she talks more like she's from Louisiana than Alabama. It's weird. But I'm pretty sure she does live in Alabama. Yeah, she's just like... So there's women that are doing it for the views and the clicks and the money, and they don't really know what they're doing, but she knows what she's doing. I think she's legit, you know. I have watched some of her stuff. Her dad seems really cool too. He's freaking hilarious. Oh my gosh, he seems like he is so funny. They just don't seem like they're doing it. Like, they just seem like they're themselves on TV, you know, like they're filming a YouTube channel or something. I don't feel like they're trying to like fake it or anything. Yeah, she's really pretty. She's really pretty and really intimidating. Oh, I don't know. Imagine her going camping. God. I think her boyfriend's like a freaking Navy SEAL or something crazy. She was posting her dad was building a new house and they were filming it. And I think they literally he built his whole house, like just him and her. Like they framed it up and everything. It's like that's impressive. Like they know what they're doing. I mean, now granted, they don't have jobs, so I don't think they have jobs. They're just doing videos like me, so they can, work on a house for 6 months. But daggum, I shouldn't have put so much firewood in there. It's getting hot in here now. Yeah, her accent's funny. She's like, look at this right here, and she'll have a big old mark on her arm. She's like, that's a catfish kiss. Catfish kisses or whatever she says. My brother, he likes to hunt, and he talks about her all the time. He's like, boy, she's good looking. Oh, gosh. Trying to remember if they have a YouTube channel. I'm sure they do. I've seen her on TikTok before. What? You chasing a fly? Oh. But I was so happy to see you were alive. Oh, heck yeah, man. Thanks for watching, Bill. I really appreciate it, dude. Have a good night, man. You want up here? You can get up here. What? I should have gave you a bath. You need a bath, don't you? Should have gave you a bath. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check them out too, for sure. Oh. YouTube is tough. It really is, I mean. If I was getting paid by the hour to do YouTube, I'd be making like, probably not even a penny an hour. Anybody that does it, you gotta do it because you love it, because it's definitely not one of those, I'll just make a few videos and get rich kind of things. Oh, yeah. I've got so many. If y'all have any good video ideas, please let me know. I've got so many. So if I come up with any ideas, pretty much I write them down in my phone, in the notes app, and I keep up with them. And because I've had good ideas before and forgot them, so now I just always write it down or put it in my phone. And I always need more ideas for anything. I'm always too lazy to even think of making videos. Yeah, if it was easier to make them, everybody would be doing it. I mean, I already feel like a lot of people do it. But here lately, some of these people's videos that I've seen have just blown my mind. Like how much effort some of these people put in their videos is just crazy. Honestly, it makes me feel like crap. It's like, you are not doing near enough. You're not, you're not getting enough angles. You're not getting enough, drone footage. Like, some people now on YouTube, they're making stuff that looks like it could be a feature film, which inspires me. I want to do a better job. It's crazy. I don't know. You want to lay down? Lay down. Say hi to him. Say hi to him. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fun making videos, though. You kind of get imposter syndrome. You just look at other people's stuff. Like, I've seen people that are carpenters or construction workers, and they're making videos that are just like insane. And I'm like, they got a drone, they've got everything, they've got, which blows my mind too, because I'm like, if you're a carpenter, why do you want to post TikToks or YouTube videos? I don't know. But then again, I'm like, why do I want to do it? And I'm camping, so it's interesting. Take any classes for video editing? Nope. I'd like to. That's one thing I would love to get better at, but like, dude, there's people out there that spend a week editing a video. I like doing it, but I could not imagine spending that much time, like, picking. There's people that spend a day trying to find a song for their video. Like, that just blows my mind. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of wanting to do that. I'm kind of thinking about maybe posting less and making better, higher quality videos. Like, but it's tough. I really would love to have like a setup to film more unboxing and gear review videos instead of doing it outside or doing it somewhere in the backyard. Oh, God. What are you doing? Yeah, I wish I had done that in school, like in high school or in college, taking some like film classes, or I just kind of have winged it and just learned as I've went, pretty much. It's so much harder than like doing photography or anything like that. Well, golly. Oh, I guess I'm gonna probably get off here at 8. Go get a shower and get in bed and try and get up and work on the next video, because it's gonna be Monday morning and trying to treat YouTube like it's a job. So If I can make one video tomorrow, I will be happy, and try and start editing it this tomorrow afternoon. I promise, I'm planning on doing a catch and cook video soon. That's what I was gonna do this week, but I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. I've got one video idea, truck camping video idea, that I'm really excited to make that I haven't seen anybody else do yet, but I am gonna try and do that this week too. The weather's looking like it's gonna be pretty good. I don't think we're gonna get any more rain, so should be able to get after it. If y'all see me doing stupid stuff in like the shorts, just know that I'm doing that to aggravate people to comment. Like picking up trash and not wearing gloves. Like, obviously I know I need to wear gloves, but I do it so people will comment like, you should be wearing gloves. When I came up with some video ideas for you, how can I contact you? Yeah, that'd probably be the best way. I always look at all of the comments that anybody leaves. I'm just really trying to come up. I wish I could just sit down and spend one whole day and just think, like cut my phone off and just sit down and just think, like, what is something I can do that's just crazy? Like, I'll give you an example. Here's a video idea I'm planning on doing. My grandpa. So I'm at my grandpa's shop right now. He's got an old barn, and he built houses for a living, and he's retired, and he has 2 old school buses back on his property in the woods, and I'm planning on camping out of one of them and making a video about it. Just because it's just so, I haven't seen anybody do that, like camping out of a bus, and it's abandoned, like there's no motor in it, it doesn't run, he uses it for storage and has like wood in it, almost like a 18-wheeler trailer or something. It's just got stuff stored in it, and I thought, well, what if I can't like clean it out because it's still his and he uses it, but I thought, hey, I could walk over there and film it and bring a sleeping bag and sleep in it one night and make a video about it. I mean, maybe it's stupid, but those are the kind of ideas I'm trying to come up with, is just random stuff. Yeah, I need to do something like that. There was definitely some gear that I didn't use that I wish I hadn't brought with me on my trip. I don't know, it's just, seems like me doing gear reviews, I don't know, they never do good, but I mean, it's not really about that. If anybody watches it, that's good. Like the book or movie. I've never watched that movie, and I've always wanted to, and I always forget about it, but I need to watch that. Yeah, I've seen videos of people doing like, what would they change about their setup and stuff like that, and I initially came across your videos because of the Tacoma. Tacoma is like a cult idol, huh? I initially came across, sorry, I can't read. I initially came across your videos because of the Tacoma. Tacoma is like a cult idol, high-end, high-cost stuff is for. I'm trying to understand what you mean. You mean like buy get a cheap truck and camp out of it or something like that and not use a Tacoma? High-end, high-cost stuff. You can do something for non-rich people. Like, I tell you something I would do if I had like 100,000 subs and I could afford it. When those Cybertrucks come out, I wouldn't buy one. I would just rent one and go camp out of it, literally just to try it, or camp out of a Tesla car. You know, I think that would be cool. I mean, like Tacoma's anything that doesn't cost $1,000. Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I will definitely, that's a good idea. Once I get a job, I would like to buy something really cheap and fix it up and make videos about it and like stuff like that. I don't know if y'all watch Mav, but he made a video recently where he had went and he got a truck for free. All he had to do was go pick it up, and it was an old Ford, and all he had to do was put a new battery in it, I think, and put some new gas in it, and he drove it back home and was planning on camping out of it. I thought that was pretty cool. Freeway service area camping, yeah. Oh, I don't know. If y'all have anything else, just like I said, yeah, you can shoot me a comment, or I don't know. If y'all have Instagram, you can send me a DM on Instagram. I would really appreciate it. I mean, it sounds crazy, but we're talking about YouTube. So honestly, the stupider it is, the better. Like, it sounds bad to say, but like, I thought about building a tree house in the backyard and camping out of it. Like, that's how crazy my ideas have gotten. Like, that's the kind of crap I'm trying to come up with. From coast to coast. Yeah. That's definitely Route 80. I don't know. I mean, could do that for sure. Go down, what is it, Route 66 or whatever. If I was making some money off of YouTube, I'd probably do another trip like I did. I would probably go to Michigan and go north and try and camp up there. Not right now, but like next year, beginning of next year. I mean, I'm back home and I'm not sick of traveling. It's just the money is the biggest issue. I may go to North Carolina or go to Tennessee for a few weeks and make a couple of videos around the middle of December. But I don't have anything else planned as far as like going anywhere like a long ways away. I would like to, but gas ain't free, unfortunately. Well, I guess I'm going to get off here. I really appreciate y'all for watching and giving me ideas. I hope y'all have a great night. I'm going to try and, like I said, I'm going to keep doing lives every now and then. It's fun just talking to y'all and hanging out, talking to a camera, but actually having someone you're talking to on the other side instead of just looking at my camera. It's pretty neat. Do truck camping. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. That's the thing. There's a lot of ideas where it's like, I want to do this, but I'm like, would I get in trouble? But I guess that's just part of it. As long as you don't go to jail, that's all that matters. Thought about, this is dumb, but I thought about, what if I truck camped at a Toyota dealership? Like, clean my truck up really nice and waited till the dealership closed and then tried to park at the dealership on the lot as like one of the trucks and sleep in the back. Tell me that's not a crazy yet stupid idea. But I don't know. Do they have cameras? You know, if I pull up and park, are the cops going to show up 5 minutes later? I have no idea. Are they going to charge me for private, no trespassing or something? My luck, if I did that, I would fall asleep, wake up, and I would oversleep. I'd forget to set an alarm, and I would end up waking up, and one of the people at the dealership be like knocking on my back glass like, who the crap are you? Sir, we need you to leave. You can't camp here on our dealership. I mean, that's a good idea, though. It really is. Oh, I've been wanting to make this. Now, I don't know. This is on the list, too. This is on the list. So, I want to do a stealth camping video from a hospital parking lot. There's a couple hospitals not far from my house. I want to park and do some stealth camping, but at a hospital. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's stupid. Maybe the more I think about it, I'm like, does anybody get on YouTube and literally type in hospital stealth camping? Like, camping at a hospital. Like, who does that? But I don't know. I like crazy ideas. Just say I'm needing service. Yeah. Like, I'm just waiting to get my truck serviced, and I didn't have anything else to do, so I was like, I'll just come out here and stay the night, be the first person in line tomorrow. That's pretty funny. Thanks for listening to me ramble. You ready to go? Ready to go to bed? These are the random things that I think about while doing YouTube. Like, what's the dumbest thing I can think of? I don't know. Anyways, y'all have a good night. I'm going to get a shower and hit the hay, try and get up early. Get some videos done for y'all. All right. Y'all have a good night. I will see y'all later.